Good evening. Welcome to our fun show. We have a fun, amazing evening. I guess that makes sense that it's a fun evening on the fun show.
It better be.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
So, I'm Sean. This is Javan.
What's up?
We're your hosts.
And we're going to have some fun, guys.
Yeah.
We're going to have a blast. We're glad that you're joining us. We're really excited that you're here. You know, I feel like we should have a theme song, bro.
A theme song?
There should be a fun show theme song to start off our time.
It could be like...
Fun
show
is...
here.
Hey!
Yeah,
all right, let's try it.
Okay.
Fun
show
is
here.
Hey!
Right,
there we go.
That's
I
going to
think
go
that's gonna
down.
stick.
That's like with the Brady Bunch theme, the Flintstones theme.
Legendary.
It's one of the best
Absolutely
there is.
legendary.
So,
We're really glad that you guys are here.
We got a fun game.
Yeah, we do.
What are we doing?
Oh, I can't wait for this.
This is a good one.
We're going to play a really fun game to start off our time together. And this one is called Think Fast. All right? So you need to...
Oh, I thought
One,
you
two,
threw
three,
something.
Think fast.
I thought you threw something at me.
No, I didn't throw anything
Now
fast.
you'd say, think fast.
Think fast.
And you have to like dodge or catch.
No, this is more I'm going to throw phrases at you. So here's how this
Ooh.
works. I'm going to ask Sean 5 random questions. And when I mean random, I mean random. Like crazy questions that you would never ask any human being in a normal conversation ever. But Sean has to answer as quickly as he can with the first thing that comes to his
Does it have to
mind.
be like right?
No, it doesn't have to be
Just
right.
anything.
It doesn't even have to be the correct answer. Yeah, just anything.
Just anything. Okay.
Anything that comes to your mind right away.
Let's do
so,
this.
All right, you ready?
No.
Here we go.
I answered that right away.
Yeah, you did.
All right.
So 5 questions,
Okay.
rapid fire.
All right.
First thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
I'm kind of scared
so
for this.
nervous, man.
What's the popular new trend?
Fortnite.
Why did you get suspended?
17 times.
What's the capital of Earth?
Croatia?
So how do you dance?
Like this.
What's over there?
17. Did I say 17
I think you
twice?
said 17 twice.
I don't.
17 was just in your
17's
head.
over.
already.
I don't know why.
All right.
Dude, that was a hard one. All
There we
right.
go.
Well, I didn't know we were playing this game, but I did come with 5 random questions to
Yeah,
ask you
okay.
anyway because are you ready?
Sean is always prepared.
If you could only speak one word today, what would you say?
Fart.
The middle schoolers will love that. All right. What is Pastor Doug's middle name?
Douglas. Douglas.
What part of the human face is your favorite?
Hair.
Say something smart.
Smart.
What's the most dangerous thing to eat?
Microphone.
That would be bad.
That would be bad.
That would be horrible. Douglas.
Douglas
Hey,
okay,
Douglas
it was the
Souter.
first thing that popped in my
He's
head.
like
okay?
he's a dentist.
Yeah, Douglas.
DDS.
Douglas.
Right? Isn't that their?
Yeah, that's exactly
yeah,
right.
All right.
All right, so this next round, what we're going to do is we're going to go back and forth asking each other questions. So I'll ask one, then Sean will ask one. So we're going to have to go from question and answer mode back and forth a little
And
bit.
once again, I didn't know this was happening, but I did bring 5 more
You
random
brought 5
questions
more
to
random
ask you. Yeah, I had
questions.
no
Look at you.
idea. Like I was
That's
just
amazing.
prepared.
So proud of you. All right, so I'll go first.
Okay.
And then you'll ask your first one. We'll go back and forth. How do you make a kiwi?
You eat it. Describe your life using one word.
Fun. Who is Tony?
He's there, over at 17. I don't know why. Which rabbit is the best?
Brer. The original name of Home Alone was?
Scott.
Scott? That was the original name of Home Alone?
Yes.
Okay.
He just got left there.
He just got left.
Poor guy.
Okay, poor Scott.
All right. Who ate all the cake?
Sean did. Where is the whale?
He's in the ocean. I got that one right. You
did.
All right. What is Debbie's deal?
She's got free seashells by the seashore. What are the names of the triplets?
Mark, Billy, and Susan.
Nice.
There's one girl and 3. What's the biggest number?
Infinity. Infinity. I don't know.
I don't.
Oh, that was so much fun.
Okay.
Oh, I had a blast.
Well,
that was great.
Yeah. Hey, if you're just joining us, I'm Sean. I like the number 17.
Yes.
This is Javan, and he
I
thinks
think Doug's middle name is Douglas.
Yes,
So-
Doug Douglas. But we've got a little more stuff for you guys, some fun to have. And it is Memorial Day weekend, so we thought an incredible way to remember that and to honor that would be to play a game on American trivia. So this is called America Trivia, and we're just going to ask questions and give you a second to answer. So answer in the chat, participate, be a part of this.
Wherever
Let's see
you
how
are
much
right now,
you know
put your answer in the chat.
about
We'll see if you can get this
America
quicker than us.
Number 1, let's go. Hit this. The Statue of Liberty was gifted to the United States from which country?
Ooh.
This one I think
know
is
this.
pretty easy.
Yeah, obviously Canada.
Yeah. All right. Let's see our answer in 3, 2, 1. It's France.
Yep.
France.
And it was like bronze, right?
Yeah, and like brought in
turned
like
that.
it turned colors and it was brought in pieces and
Yeah.
incredible thing.
That's an amazing story. I love it. All right, let's go to the next question. Question number 2. If you know the answer, put it in the chat. Who was the 4th president of the United States? Do you know this, Sean?
I think I do.
How well do you know your presidents?
Yeah, pretty decently.
Okay.
I think it's A. I think it's A.
Is it James Madison? The answer is yes. James Madison was
you got
president
Washington,
number 4.
Adams, Jefferson, Madison. Then I think John Quincy Adams was 5. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't ask that. We just asked for
I
number 4.
haven't been in 3rd grade.
We didn't ask you to show off your knowledge of the president, Sean.
Sorry. Okay. Fine.
We just asked for
All
the
right,
4th.
Next question. Which of these does not appear on Mount Rushmore? Ooh. Do you know this?
I don't know if I don't think Thomas Jefferson's there.
All right.
I don't know.
Is he right? Let's see.
I don't know
Is
if
it
I'm
Jefferson?
right. Andrew Jackson. Thomas Jefferson is there. Shows how much I know about North Dakota.
That's South Dakota. You can't mix the Dakotas, man. That's offensive.
You can't
That's
do that.
offensive. You can't do that.
Okay,
All right.
I just committed a terrible mistake.
Next question.
Next question. Let's see. Which of these was not one of the original 13 colonies?
Ooh.
Wow. Do you know the answer to this?
I think it's New Hampshire. I
Was,
don't know. My other guess
Ooh.
would be Vermont, but I think I'm going to go with D.
All
I really
right.
don't know.
Was New Hampshire part of the original 13 colonies? The answer is no.
Oh, it was my
was
second
Vermont.
guess. I mean,
Vermont was not a part of the
that's
original.
embarrassing. I should have known that one. Next question. Let's do this. This was my favorite subject in school, too. Where was the Liberty Bell located before its current location at Independence National Historic Park?
Ooh, that's a really good question. Where was it located before
Just give me a guess. Give me a
Philadelphia?
guess.
I'm going to say it was located at the Lincoln Memorial.
Let's see. 3, 2, 1. The Independence Hall.
It's the
Yeah. You should have. You should have
known
known that. I'm
That's
ashamed.
pretty bad.
I'm disappointed.
All right, let's see the next question in our America trivia. Remember, if you know the answer, put it in the comments. The United States purchased Alaska from which country?
I don't know.
It seems like it should be B.
You would think.
Right.
I honestly think it might be. It might be France.
This
I
shows
don't
how
know.
little I know.
We're terrible. Let's see our answer.
The answer is
Russia. I guess it's like a cold Iceland and
Yeah. I
Alaska's
guess so.
cold. I don't know. Next question. We're horrible history people. This was my favorite subject. Which president is on the $2 bill?
The $2 bill.
The $2 bill.
Actually, let me see. I think I have a $2 bill. No, I don't.
Do you know this?
I don't know this. I don't think I've ever seen a $2 bill in person.
I'm gonna go with Adams. He's the second president.
Let's see.
George Washington's the first. He's on the $1 bill.
Is it John Adams? The answer is
No. Thomas Jefferson.
Tommy Jefferson.
I didn't know that. The back of it is, I think, them signing the Declaration of Independence.
Oh,
though.
really?
So that would make sense because Jefferson helped write
That's true.
it. He was one of
That
the main
makes sense.
authors.
Next question.
I don't know.
Let's see. What is the national flower of the United States? We have a national flower?
Yeah.
I know there was state flowers. I didn't know
Yeah.
there
I'm
was
going
a
to see if you
national
know this.
flower.
I'm going to keep quiet.
Do you
'cause
know the answer?
I do. I'm just going to keep quiet until
gonna
they
go
show
with-
it, and I'll tell you if they're right.
Car nation, because we are the greatest nation
And we have a lot of cars.
and we have cars.
Let's see the answer.
Is it? Oh,
the
it's a rose.
Yeah, because we, rose.
I get it.
Yeah.
Rose, Titanic.
Yeah,
Rose.
same thing. Same thing. Next question. Which president was born on the 4th of July?
Born on the 4th of July. Wow.
Born on the 4th.
I'm going to go with James K. Polk.
All right. Is it Polk? I think it's Coolidge.
Ooh,
oh, it
yeah.
is.
Calvin Coolidge.
Yeah, it's cool.
That is cool.
cool.
That is
Cool.
the Coolidge
No.
answer
Next.
I've ever seen.
Next question.
Let's see the next
Yeah,
question.
let's-
Put it in the chat if you know it. What key is the Star Spangled Banner written in?
I actually do know this.
Do you?
Yeah, because I told you earlier.
I think it's definitely E. I think it's Francis Scott Key.
Is it Francis Scott Key? No, B flat major. I knew that.
You knew that, huh?
No, I don't even know what that's. I don't know what that means. Next, I think final. I think we got one last one.
All right,
There's
here we
like
go.
a total area of the United States in square miles. I'm not even gonna wait on this. I'm square miles. I don't even know what a good guess is.
I don't either.
I don't
even
Just
know where to
Show
start.
the answer. Did you get close to this? 3,794,083 square miles.
That's exactly what I had in my head.
Is it really?
It's exactly what I thought.
Dude, that's impressive.
It's crazy.
So you got that right, and you thought Doug's middle name was Douglas.
Was Douglas.
Yes.
I still am holding true to that. All right.
Oh, my
Well, we have a
goodness.
special guest that we're going to interview. As always, we bring someone on the show from here around our Calvary family, and we ask them one question, and we play a little game. So please welcome, everyone, Drew Eales, all the way from our Eikon Young Adults Ministry. What's up, Drew?
I thought you were from the ocean.
What's up, bro?
'Cause you're
How are you guys
Eels.
doing?
We're good, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're really glad that you're here. I love
Glad
the beanie,
to be
bro.
here. Thank you, bro.
That's like a Drew Eales staple.
They say that I look like the guy from Home Alone, even though you asked the question. What's that short little guy that's always in trouble?
Harry.
Oh, yeah, Harry.
The bald one's name is
Yes.
Harry.
His head caught on fire.
I never understood it. I never
can see
understood
it.
why the bald
I
guy's
can
name was
definitely see
Harry.
it.
All right, I'm
But-
ready, boys.
All right, Drew,
I'm
before
ready.
we ask you your question, tell us a little bit about what you do. Maybe give a shout out to your family watching at home.
Yeah. So my name's Drew. I'm the director of Young Adult Ministries here. So if you're 18 to 30, man, we are passionate about journeying in your faith, in your spiritual walk with Jesus. So on Wednesdays right now, we're meeting online on YouTube Live at Eikon Young Adults. If you search us there, we'll have like a little 10 or 12-minute teaching. And if you want to pop on, we have hangouts right after where you can discuss your week, how you're doing, but also discuss what the teaching was so we can grow deeper in our faith. And I want to just say hi. I know my daughter and my son Ada, she's 2. My son Kaiden, he's 1. They're probably going to watch and say, "What's up, Daddy?" My wife Alisar, hello. So
Awesome, dude.
that's who I am and what I
That's
do.
great.
You got it all. You
Come
got all
on.
the shout
Look at
outs
that.
in.
I'm
All right.
ready.
I
I'm a
believe
little
you
nervous.
have-
I'm ready.
You have a
dude.
question.
I want to win.
For
I've got
Drew.
one question for you.
Okay.
We did not prep you. Can you confirm that we did not prep you ahead of time?
I've not been prepped.
All right.
0%.
I
Here we
mean,
go.
Javan, I got to be honest. We did tell him we were going to ask a question.
Yes, we said we
There's
were
a
going to ask
little
a
prep.
question.
I knew there was a
Little
question
prep.
coming.
I
All
just
right.
felt dishonest.
Here's your question. If you could be any animal for one whole day, what animal would you be? You only have one day.
I think I would be an otter. I mean, they just, even if I was at the zoo, everyone's gonna love me. You know what I mean? They have a lot of fun. They're swimming. They're being very playful. If you're in the wild, I feel like otters always have a great crew that they're just having fun with, swimming with. So I just like having fun.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure I'd be an otter. That is probably not a lion, not a tiger.
But an
I'd be an
otter,
not a
otter, just
bear.
be hanging out, having a good time
At
with
the zoo.
everybody.
I love
the zoo.
I loved your reasoning because at the zoo, everyone would love me.
I mean, you go to the zoo, that's a main attraction. At least for my family. You go and you're
otters.
like, where are the otters at, man? I want to go see
Bro,
them.
I'm not
there.
going to lie. I like pass by the otters on the way to anything
You
else.
don't even chill there.
I'm like, yo, otters,
They're
that's cool.
always doing something fun.
I don't know if I've ever heard an answer otter than that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Got him.
gosh. I can't even. I don't, all right.
All right, Drew. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the same game with you that Sean and I played earlier called
man.
Think Fast. Okay?
All right.
So we're gonna go back and forth, each asking you one question, and you just have to say the first thing that comes to your mind. It doesn't have to be the correct answer to the question, just the first word or the first thing that pops in your head.
I'm ready.
When we ask you these questions.
Can be a
I need
Are
you guys
you
to root
ready?
me
It
on
can be a
in the
full
chat.
sentence. Can be one word.
Who's
All right,
starting?
Here
I
we
just
go.
need to
I'm
know
gonna
who
start. I'm gonna start. If you want to play this at home, you can tell your computer screen the first thing that comes to your mind and make yourself laugh. at
I'm
home.
ready.
All right, you ready, Drew? I'm gonna go first. What's up with Gary?
Gary's awesome.
How big is the big man?
The biggest is 7 foot.
Why is it illegal to snowboard?
Snow, it's cold.
What are the names of the two pilots?
Gary.
Gary.
Chef.
Yes.
Gary, Chef,
Chef.
and Chef.
How long do you comb your hair?
14 hours.
Really?
Yell any first name.
Glue.
Who is the best at tennis?
Michael Jordan.
Yes.
Last Dance.
What did you text to Fred?
Ah!
Why is Elsa so annoying?
Her blonde hair.
How many?
4.
That's it. That's it.
Drew, that was fantastic.
Come on.
Well done.
Let's go.
Well done.
You don't like people with blonde hair?
No, that's the first thing.
I
I
have-
literally picture my daughter. She has a wig, and she wears it around, and that's the first thing that came to
I
mind.
think my favorite. Well, what did you text Fred?
What would I do if I received
If
that
you have
text?
someone in your phone right now named Fred, take it out and just text them.
Text them, please. Screenshot it.
I think that's a great idea.
Well, Drew,
Thanks for having me, boys.
That was a lot of fun. Really quick, before you go, is there
Yes.
just during this quarantine, during all this, is there anything God's just been showing you recently that you'd want to share with all of us?
Yeah, I think our community, we had some people come on, like even a counselor share with us, and it really impacted me, like right at the beginning of quarantine and everything, and she was just sharing how important not only is it to have compassion for each other and one another, but how important it is to have compassion for yourself. I mean, this is really an interruption to life. It's in a way chaotic. It's not what we have expected or planned. It wasn't even on our planner. To be honest, we could throw away those planners that we bought at the beginning of the year. So at times we can be very harsh on ourselves or have a lot of doubts or feel guilty for something that we're not accomplishing. But in an area and a time that no one has experienced or went through, man, I think we have to have a lot of compassion and grace even for ourselves as well as for others. So that's something I'm trying to actively practice daily on things where it feels out of control. But man, I think that's just a little encouragement that we can take from today and tonight is just, man, like have compassion for yourselves. And where do you need to have compassion in what area of your life?
That's good. I like that. That's really well said. And that's something that I know all of us struggle with is like, am I able to look at myself in the mirror and see the grace of God in my life? Not that I'm so special or I'm so amazing, but seeing the evidence of God's grace being poured out over me and know that when God looks at me, he is content. He sees me and he loves me. He cherishes me. And that's an amazing encouragement. So for everyone out there, all of our students, wherever you are watching this, you are loved by your Savior, and he cherishes you, and he is content with you. That's awesome. Amen. Drew, thank you for being here with us today.
Thanks,
man.
guys. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. We really appreciate you, man.
Awesome.
And we just want to remind you guys, as we are remembering Memorial Day and as we are honoring those who fell, I am so encouraged. I think of that verse that says, greater love hath no one than this, than to lay down his life for a friend. And that's an amazing thing. It literally, greater love has no one than this, than to lay down their life for a friend. But I think of those who fought, who served, who gave their lives for, I'm going to be honest, I'm not every single one of those person's friends. Javan's not every single one of their friends. They didn't know all of us. They don't know every single person they fought for, but they gave their life so we could have the freedoms that we have, so we could have the liberties that we have. They gave us everything, even if we don't necessarily appreciate it. I know I don't always appreciate it. I know I don't always grasp how amazing that is, what an incredible sacrifice that is. I know sometimes I really just take it truly for granted. And I think of another similar situation and even greater love when God, he demonstrates his own love toward us, that while we were still sinners, he sent his son Jesus to die for us. Yeah. And I think that's an incredible thing, because while we were maybe angry towards God, maybe we were living a life just completely away from him, our life was at enmity with him, he loved us enough to send his son. And I think the American soldier who gave their life fighting for us, fighting for our freedoms, gives us a glimpse of that love that God has for us, that sacrifice that Jesus gave us, that he sent his son while we were still sinners. While we maybe didn't appreciate it, maybe while we didn't understand it, while we didn't grasp how great this love was, he was willing to fight for our freedom. He was willing to give his life for our freedom. Jesus came to give us freedom. It is for freedom that he set us free. Yeah. And the American soldier who gave their life fighting for us gives us such a beautiful glimpse of what that sacrifice looks like. So remember that. Hold on to that. And even though Memorial Day is a day where we remember those who gave their lives, even if you know someone who served, who's a veteran, and I know we have Veterans Day for that and all that, but reach out to them and say, hey, thank you, because you were willing. Even if you didn't truly give you the ultimate sacrifice, you gave something, and I'm so thankful for you. So I just want to share that. That was on my heart, this great love that God has for us, and that we get to remember on Memorial Day as well.
Yeah, that's right. And all throughout this week, we want to honor and we want to remember those who laid down their life so that we could be free. And we also want to remember what we talked about a little bit last week on foster care and all the amazing work that 4 Kids of South Florida is doing, and how God is impacting the lives of kids all over our community, where every kid can find a home, no matter where they're from, no matter what they might be going through. They can find a home ultimately in Jesus Christ, but they can find a loving family. And so we're going to look at some stories of what God's doing in our community through foster care, and we're going to continue to remember and honor those who lay down their lives. We love you guys. Service is going to begin in just a few minutes. We'll see you soon. Have an amazing Memorial Day weekend.